Hi, my name is Sofia Simões and I'm going to talk to you about the project Clim2power, where we have studied how sensitive the Portuguese carbon neutral power sector is to future climate trends. We have started by looking at the Portuguese carbon neutrality roadmap. This is a policy instrument that has been adopted where we have very important shares of generated electricity in 2050 from solar PV, hydro, and wind onshore. However, these trends were built using an energy system optimization model, a TIMES model, where we consider that there will be no changes in climate. So the solar irradiation, the hydro availability, and the wind resources will be available in 2050 as we know of today or in the past years. So what we've been trying to do is to look on what would happen if we would consider in these type of models looking at the future climate change. And we've built a very complicated way to do so, where we've started with Eurocordex climate projections. We have worked with 22 climate projections for RCP 4.5 and 8.5, and we've processed that data to translate it as maximum capacity factors for hydro, PV, and wind power, and the impact of temperature in electricity demand for heating and cooling. And then we've input this into a more disaggregated times energy system model. The model we have built, differently from the one used in the carbon neutrality roadmap, has a much more time disaggregation, where we consider much more time slots for a typical year, and it represents different power plants in different areas of the country with different varying renewable resources patterns. And here are the capacity factors we've worked with. You can see there for PV, wind, onshore, offshore, and hydro, the historic capacity factors represented in a dashed line, and the colored range represented the variations in future capacity factors in 2050 according to the 22 possible climate projections. And we can see a substantial variation, especially for wind onshore. Here is a snapshot of the results we have obtained, where you can see the biggest changes are for wind offshore, for which climate variability, future climate change, makes it much more cost effective than if you consider historic climate. We always also see a big difference in solar PV and wind onshore that become less cost effective, but this has to do with the different models we have used compared to the one in the carbon neutrality roadmap, where we have a higher time resolution. So if you want to learn more about Clim2power, join us on November 9th. You're very welcome, and thank you so much.